Merry Christmas, potheads. It's Average THC Guy, and today I haven't been smoking for a long time, so I don't have a Christmas story to tell, but I'm gonna do something that's along the lines. So, yeah, I love Christmas. So, I hope you all have a great Christmas, and leave in the comments below. What's your favorite Christmas song and Christmas movie to engage with while you're faded? I hope you are spending this Christmas more baked than some gingerbread. So, this is a story about the first and only time I have ever gotten high in a church. Now, I went to a Christian school, and I don't know if that counts, but I got high in a bona fide church. Like, I smoked in the church. Here's how it happened. So, uh, I was going to my family member's church who lives about an hour away. And we had to drive an hour over there. And this was in March. It was like the weekend you get on spring break. It was that Saturday. And so, that Sunday actually. So we had gone there. I was dressed to the fucking nines as always. And I was looking for a place to smoke. Like, I was scouting out the bathrooms. Because, like, I don't go to church that often. I'm not religious. So, I prefer not to go unless it's a holiday and I want to go with my family. That's why I know a lot of you guys are probably going to, either Christmas Eve service or something along those lines, or Christmas Day, the candlelight service. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you about this time. So, it's one of those slightly progressive, but in an old building church. Like, they have the TVs and shit, and, like, the preacher's pretty young. But, yeah, the building was still pretty old. So, I went to the basement bathroom, because I think that was the only one I could find. And I don't think I mustered up the courage to rip the pin in there. I did, however, after the church service ended, they had these long fucking songs and long altar calls and long speeches. And sorry, God, I'm high. So yeah, we had gone in, done the church service, and then the family member's uncle, I think, was gonna have like his birthday or something. It was like his 80th birthday, so the church had a potluck, and like everybody had to go there. And it's just like, I hate stuff like that, like family reunions, potlucks, things where a bunch of people say they know you but you don't know them. And yeah, so we had gone there, and I usually like to go last in a kind of buffet scenario like that, just so nobody's waiting on me or anything like that. I do have like social anxiety, and I thought to relieve some of the social anxiety, I would go to the bathroom and rip the pin. So I went in the bathroom. It's one of those that has one sink, one urinal, and one stall. So went into the stall. Nobody was in there, and I started ripping the pin. And I blew fat clouds. Like, I was fucking swatting that shit away, trying to make it seem like nothing was done when I fucking can't come out of the stall. Because if somebody came in there, I was caught. But I was able to get rid of it, and I went outside, and the rest was trying to pretend that I wasn't high, because this was one of the good pins Marshall gave me. And, like, this was right before my dad had found out that I'd smoked. Like, he had gotten suspicious, but this was the first time that this was, like, right before he found out. And so, yeah, I was high, pretty much. And I had to talk to people that my family member knew. I just got a bite to eat, because I knew that afterwards, since we were in a new city, I could get Chipotle. And I fucking love Chipotle, especially when I'm high. And so, yeah, I just tried to vamp and just sort of talk to my dad, talk to my other family member who was the daughter of the one I've been talking about. I'm just trying not to name names. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. And yeah, so I just sort of rode out the storm as people would come up, talk to us, and then leave, and just kept my head down, tried to keep to myself. And then around an hour later, we had left, and it was fucking cold out for March in my state. So, like, we had, I think it started snowing a little bit even, but we had then gone to Chipotle, and then on the way back, it was just the open road. We live in the mountains, so we were just driving around, and I was just vibing to music. I felt like I had just won a war or something, and I was coming home, because that was probably my riskiest high mission, because the only people I saw at my school would be cool with it because they kind of knew anyway, and they didn't tell anybody. But, like, this could spell disaster. Like, some of these people lived through the 60s. Like, it was nothing to mess with. And so, yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna rip pins in your church bathrooms on Christmas Eve. I hope you do. And, yeah, I wish a very Merry Christmas to you and yours, and that's all for today.